For the last few weeks, we've been fairly busy and haven't been able to keep up with snapshots as they've come out due to something very cool that's coming very soon. Be on the lookout. However, recently, Mojang has released back-to-back successes as far as snapshots are concerned. 20W13A and 20W15A were absolutely powerful on their own merits, with 20W14A lacking slightly behind, but not taking away from the experience overall. All in all, we are officially reviewing new features that were not initially promised to us, much like what happened with the update Aquatic and the Village and Pillage update. Those did that for us in the past. While we're not entirely sure how long it'll be before Minecraft 1.16 is finally released, we do believe we're seeing almost everything Mojang has to show, and that's not a bad thing. Before we get into giving our full opinions though, we should let you know what they've added. So without any further ado, let's go ahead and let's get right into it. Let's start this video off with some of the earlier snapshots. 20W13A brought forward a lot to Minecraft. Jumping right into it, the Lodestone. A staple of many video games, the Lodestone is a landmark item. If you're not familiar with what I mean here, I mean it quite literally. In many games, Lodestones are what essentially tell you where you are. Typically, they're meant for directing people from place to place or showing off a spot of interest. In the case of Minecraft, it kinda does both. So how does it work? Simply put, at a first glance, it's just another gray stone chiseled block. If you're unaware of its functionality, that's literally all it is. Right-clicking on it with a compass, however, changes everything. Suddenly, this becomes a beacon of sorts, but without the beam, and without the need to stay within its viewable range. Using a right-clicked compass will always lead you to that specific lodestone, unless the lodestone is destroyed. While at first glance, it looks like you can't have more than one compass in your inventory at a time, that's actually not the case. You can have many compasses in your inventory, but when one is selected, they will all point to that lodestone. To fix this, just name them in an anvil. While in the age of coordinates, these might seem kinda silly, to adventure map makers, I can see endless possibilities with this update. Potentially even X marks the spots type of situation. All in all, a really nice addition. Similar to lodestones in usefulness, it is now possible to respawn in the Nether, finally. After nearly 10 years of having this blasted portal and these blasted beds, figuratively and literally, we can finally lay this topic to rest. Respawn anchors are made with crying obsidian, a previously removed block from Minecraft from before the game was even properly released. Crying obsidian can be obtained by bartering with piglins and giving them gold. Respawn anchors can be crafted with 6 crying obsidian and 3 glowstone blocks. To power it up, you need to use glowstone blocks. 1 life equals 1 glowstone block. Luckily, however, you can fill a dispenser facing the anchor and certainly rig up some kind of refill mechanism, whether it be as simple as a button or even some kind of more complex redstone contraption. Respawn anchors are also cross-dimensional, but they will explode if you try to place them in either the end or the overworld. But if you're in either of those dimensions and you die, they will bring you back to the Nether. To fix this, sleep in a bed, destroy the anchor, or reset at another anchor. All in all, we can finally wipe our obsidian tears. Shortly after the showcase of these newest additions to Minecraft, the Strider and Zoglin were added into the game. Zoglins honestly are nothing special. They don't detract from the game, but their inclusion is strictly for continuity. When a piglin goes through another portal, he becomes a zombified piglin. When a hoglin goes through another portal, he becomes a zoglin. Zoglins lash out at literally everything, while zombie piglins don't. Want proof? Here's a zoglin attacking squids and bees. Like, What did they ever do to you? Striders, on the other hand, are the coolest mob to be added to Minecraft in quite a while. While you can't tame them, you can saddle them up and take them for a ride. You can also breed them and make more of them. Striders' main functionality is to traverse the lava lakes of the Nether. While they can be extremely glitchy right now, I assume this is all going to be worked out. Their favorite food is warped fungi, and by putting it on a fishing rod, you can steer them similar to pigs with carrots on a stick. When not on lava, they shiver uncontrollably and turn a grayish purple. Their offspring, like you, can also ride on top of their heads. If they enter into the overworld, they can exist, but if they come into contact with water or even rain, they take massive amounts of damage and likely will die. Do not risk letting your fungi-loving friend travel into biomes where it's wet at all. Stick to savanna and desert biomes. Speaking of biomes, a bit unexpectedly, the Nether was greeted with another brand new biome. Simply known as Basalt Deltas, magma cubes, gas, and striders all share this new home. While basalt is more plentiful than ever within this biome, if you look closer, you'll see a brand new black block simply known as Blackstone, but we'll get into that in a little while. This new biome has a white ash constantly falling in the air, as if it were an extremely volcanic area. Lakes of lava alongside magma blocks can also be found within this biome. As you explore this new biome, a regularly occurring noise comes in the form of an eerie refrain of a Geiger counter, giving off radioactive signals as you tread through the volcanic ash. On top of that, an almost apocalyptic soundtrack plays over this newest biome, but it's not from our typical composer C418. Mojang in Minecraft enlisted the help of Lena Raine, an extremely talented musician known for her work on the amazingly revered and celebrated indie title known as Celeste. Known for her sweeping soundscapes, she made the perfect fit for creating a sinister yet intriguing soundtrack for the underbelly of the Nether, especially in these newest biomes. Her song Rabedo, Chrysopia, and So Below can be found in the game in the Nether Waste biome, the Crimson Forest, and the Soul Sand Valley, alongside the Basalt Deltas. So back to Minecraft's newest block that can be found within the Basalt Deltas, Blackstone. Minecraft's newest block within the Nether is fairly simple on the surface. However, throw it into a crafting table and you'll soon begin to notice some similarities to other blocks, namely cobblestone. Blackstone is the Nether's cobblestone. It can be turned into any cobblestone tool alongside furnaces and other cobblestone related necessities. With this inclusion, it is nearly completely possible to live entirely in the Nether now, with zero reason to ever leave. The only real ores unobtainable within the Nether, at least as far as we can remember, are redstone, lapis, and emeralds. While coal may be hard to come by, at least aside from getting it from wither skeletons, fuel is as abundant as ever, from even just grabbing a bucket of lava. Alongside Blackstone, a ton of new blocks have been added within the recent snapshots. Blackstone has many variants, including stairs, cracked blackstone, bricks, polished, the works. Nether bricks also gained a cracked variant as well. Soul campfires are a new addition, alongside quartz bricks, which are extremely nice. A currently unused item only obtainable via creative mode is known as gilded blackstone. It just has gold accents, and when broken, can maybe drop golden nuggets. When Michaelmcchill was going over the recent snapshot on a livestream, an audience member named Roar304 saw the blocks and said, "This leads me to believe they're making a new kind of dungeon with these blocks." And honestly, seeing them all laid out like this, I wouldn't be shocked in the slightest, and it's something that I really feel that the Nether needs, especially because I still feel that collecting ancient debris is boring and counterintuitive to this entire exploration related update filled with all kinds of new biomes. Walls also got updated. Walls connect to panes and other blocks now, and we can finally have full walls in Minecraft. Rather than having gaps between the connected pieces, now we have flat surfaces. Walls will even connect to panes, iron bars, and other various block types. Blending walls has never looked better. And finally, hoes are now the appropriate tool for breaking leaves and sponges. Seemingly random, but cool. While it seems like we might be nearing the end of the snapshot release cycle, one thing is for certain: these snapshots are redefining the way that we interact with the Nether. I am extremely excited for the future of this game. Seeing them branch out as far as getting a new composer is even showing the way that they're willing to take risks, where they've not really taken them before to make the game this much more enjoyable. But now we ask you, what are your thoughts? Are these risks worth it? Are you excited for these surprise features? Let us know in the comments section down below. But other than that, that just about does it for me for now. If you guys enjoyed this video, please consider leaving a like on it, because it would really help out myself and Michaelmcchill, who co-wrote and edited this video, the channel and the video quite a lot. But anyways guys, I hope you all enjoyed. My name is AntVenom and I bid you all farewell. Thanks so much for watching.